It was in the South Pole when he actually saw the Rainbow City, and that's there's apparently other races. And like I said, you can look online and find out a lot of this information, because quite frankly, I'm not doing it as much justice as I could. However, like I said, it's all there. You can look at it for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and open up the phone lines to calls, and if we could actually go back to the series of images that that show right after the expanding Earth thing. I think, what's that, like at 10:50 or something like that, and we'll start showing that a little bit more, and then depending on how the calls go, I'll either talk some more from the more facts from the Hollow Earth book, or we'll see what happens. Hello, line 1. You are actually on the air.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how's it going? And actually, they're not coming in through the studio monitors. Corey, if you could fix that, I would very much appreciate it.
Okay, can you hear me yet?
No, but I can barely hear you. So you can go ahead and make your comment or ask your question.
Well, I stumbled across that Steve Curry or Corey, whatever. What was that guy's name?
Steve Curry, Voyage to Hollow Earth.
Yeah. And when I was reading on the website, he had died from, I want to say, leukemia or lymphoma, some sort of a cancer thing.
Uh-huh.
And he was sick for a few months, and then he just wasted away and died.
Oh, that is truly a shame.
Yeah, because a lot.
Do you know how old he was?
No, boy, it's been a couple months since I looked at that. I can't remember. He wasn't very old.
He wasn't very old.
Yeah, 50-something maybe.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good one. And I'm not sure what the deal is, Corey, but I could not hear him on the monitors in here. So if you could take a look at that. I'm not quite sure. I think it's like 5 and 6 for the monitors. But I don't know. Anyway. So we're talking about the Hollow Earth here, and if you have any comments, you can call in. I don't know if you can see the number very clearly against that white background right there, but it is 472-2255, and you can call in with your comments or questions about the Hollow Earth. Let's see here. I thought I had a timeline of Richard Byrd's activity, and if I can pull that up real quick, we can go over that. Let's see. Hello, line 1, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
All right.
Still not hearing them in here, though. I can hear you, but not as well as I'd like to. Go right ahead.
Okay, I was wondering if you could talk about the gravity a little bit. You were saying you were going to say some things about gravity.
Yes, as a matter of fact, the next 2 episodes, it's going to be all about gravity. It is such interesting, and it will really completely baffle you. I mean, it makes total common sense once you look at it and examine it in such a way. And I have been working on the Gravity Show now for the past week and a half, and it's going to take 2 whole hours, or probably like an hour and 40 minutes for me to cover that topic and give it the justice that it really deserves. So I'm not going to attempt to do it right now because I don't have that research in front of me. But if you tune in next week, we'll start talking about gravity and how gravity, the natural force, that pulls mass together, actually starts to hollow out and mold and shape a planet and gives it its roundness. If you'll think back, to what asteroids to look like compared to planets to look like, asteroids always have this weird non-shape about them. They're very amorphous. They're not very round. Comets are round because comets reach that critical size. There's a certain size that an object has to reach before gravity starts to hollow it out. And a lot of asteroids don't hit that size, but of course the planets do. So we will be talking about that in great detail in the next couple of weeks. Did you ever check the phone thing's just not going to work tonight with the monitors or what? Okay. Line 1, you're on the air.
Hey,
Sea Watch, come in here, Corey.
you smell like shit.
Just to let you know. Go ahead, caller. Oh, is that what it all was? All right. Line 2, you're on the air.
I'm gonna ram your ass.
Should be as normal. You got the 5 and 6 down? Okay. There we go. All right. Well, I got about 20 minutes left, and the callers are starting to get a little flaky. I'm gonna give it another couple tries on the calls, and if that doesn't work, well, we'll just go back to the book. Line 3, you're on the air.
Black Power Unite! Black Power Unite!
Great. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Looking for that timeline here. And as soon as I get it, I'll go ahead and go to that. I'm sorry there's a little bit of dead TV here, but as you can see, Line 2, you're on the air.
Worst show ever.
Thank you for watching it, then. What does that make you? The dumbest viewer ever? If so, then I really appreciate you watching. No, I can just hear him coming in through the hall. Don't know what to tell me, huh? Did you check the magic book? Didn't check the magic book? Okay, well that's good enough. Line 3, you're on the air.
Yes. Are you familiar with Tessarian's thing about Tiamat blowing up and causing the Great Flood?
I didn't catch any of that, I'm afraid. Go ahead and tell me about it, though, caller, because I don't know if I'm familiar with it or not, because that's really all I got.
Supposedly, Tiamat, this huge planet, which now is the asteroid belt, blew up and messed with the whole Earth and caused a flood, the Great Flood, because the Tiamat was a water planet, and a lot of the ice from the planet was floating around, and then somehow there was a nuclear war which created an influx from all that ice floating around and caused 40 days of flood to happen.
Oh, okay. Actually, I am not familiar with that, caller, but one of my crew woman actually, is, and I appreciate you calling and giving the television audience the summarized version of that, because I couldn't hear what you were saying, but according to the McCrew person, it's very, very interesting. And I can understand, definitely, why this would not be one of the best shows ever. But I do appreciate you all watching, and, well, I'm just a little frustrated because I can't hear the callers. And I'm not sure exactly why. I'm going to go ahead and put the next caller on and actually check the magic book.